Hi students! Today we're going to learn 15 English phrases and expressions using the word can't, like can't be bothered, can't hold a candle, can't stomach, and more. I bet a number of these expressions will be new to you, so make sure to download the PDF guide to this lesson, which also includes a quiz to help you practice. You can get that by clicking on the link under this video and entering your email address. All right, I can't wait to get started. And that's our first expression. Number 1, can't wait. It means you're very eager and excited for something to happen in the future. Another example is, my kids can't wait to go to Disney World this summer. Number 2, can't hold a candle to something. This means that one thing is not nearly as good as something else. Let's say there was a great classic movie and then a remake. That's when they make a more modern version of the same movie. If I say, the remake was okay, but it can't hold a candle to the original, I'm saying the original is much better. Number 3, can't be bothered. If you can't be bothered to do something, it means you have no time or interest to do it. It is not important enough for your attention. For example, I can't be bothered to keep up with celebrity news. It's such a waste of time. Number 4, can't carry a tune. Someone who can't carry a tune has no musical ability. They can't even sing a simple melody correctly. For example, Jeff wants to sing in the church choir, but he can't carry a tune. Number 5, can't tell. The expression can't tell means can't perceive or can't observe. We often use it in the phrases, can't tell the difference between two similar things. For example, I can't tell the difference between these two types of rice. And can't tell if or whether something is the case or not. For example, I can't tell if he's serious or not. It means I can't observe it and I don't know. Number 6, can't get enough. If you can't get enough of something, it means you want more and more of it. For example, I can't get enough of these cookies. They're delicious. Number 7, can't stand. If you can't stand something, it means it really annoys or irritates you. You strongly dislike it. We often use it in these two phrases. Can't stand plus a noun. For example, I can't stand the smell of onions. And can't stand it when, and then the situation. I can't stand it when my kids come into the house with muddy shoes. Number 8, can't bear. If you can't bear something, it means it makes you extremely sad. It is difficult for you to endure. For example, I can't bear to live so far away from my family. We often use it in these ways. Can't bear to watch. For example, the death scene in that movie is horrible. I can't bear to watch it. Or can't bear the thought of. He's so focused on success, he can't bear the thought of failing. Number 9, can't help it. Saying that you can't help something means you are unable to stop or prevent yourself from doing something or feeling a certain way. For example, I know I shouldn't feel guilty since it wasn't my fault, but I can't help it. I can't stop myself from feeling guilty. You could also say I can't help plus the verb in the ing form. I can't help feeling guilty even though it wasn't my fault. Number 10, you can't beat that or you can't top that. These expressions mean the situation is the best. It can't possibly be any better. For example, I spent a week relaxing on the beach and eating delicious food. You can't beat that. The you in these phrases is impersonal. It is talking about the situation in general, not talking to a specific person. In fact, sometimes we say it without the you. We just say, can't beat that and can't top that. Number 11, can't hack it. This is a slang phrase that means you don't have the skills to do something or you can't tolerate a situation. For example, his stories are boring and nobody buys his books. He can't hack it as a writer. Number 12, can't stomach. If you can't stomach something, it also means you can't tolerate it, but with more of the connotation that it makes you feel disgusted or it produces a strong feeling of dislike. For example, I can't stomach horror movies, but my boyfriend loves them. Number 13, can't win. You can say you can't win when there's a situation in which it's impossible to succeed or impossible to please everyone. For example, my husband is a vegetarian, but my kids hate vegetables. When it comes to cooking dinner for the family, I can't win. Number 14, can't believe one's eyes. We say we can't believe our eyes when we're very surprised or shocked about what we're seeing. For example, when a famous actress sat next to me on the subway, I couldn't believe my eyes. Number 15, can't thank you enough. This phrase expresses very deep and sincere gratitude. It is usually used when you are thanking the person for something they did that was very significant or very meaningful to you. For example, I can't thank you enough for looking after my kids while I stayed with my wife in the hospital. There you have 15 expressions with can't. Your next step is to download the PDF under this lesson to try the quiz and see how well you've learned these phrases. One last thing, there's a famous quote by Henry Ford that goes like this: whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. This means if you have a positive attitude and you believe you can do something, then you will be able to do it. But if you have a negative attitude and you believe you can't do something, then you won't be able to do it. Our mindset has a very powerful effect on our success. So that's why I'm always encouraging you not to say or think things like, I can't speak English very well, or I can't become fluent, because these attitudes will actually prevent you from reaching your goal. I believe you can reach your English learning goals, and I'm here to help you with my lessons and courses. One of the best ways to learn is to join my complete program, so you can improve every area of your English and get a 50% discount. Visit my website, espressoenglish.net, to check out all my courses.